Well, hello everybody. How you doing today? My name is Cory Dean, and welcome. Man, whew, I I've done a pretty good job, I think, so far, at least, of sticking to one Demon Souls video a week, at least. I hope I can keep this up. I gotta be honest. My leg is starting to get a little sore at the moment. And I'm only gonna mention that now because if you hear me kind of like shifting and groaning a little bit, it's just because sometimes I twist myself into a weird position that doesn't quite sit too well. But yeah, it's strange. From day to day, it can be very different. Some days my leg hurts really bad, and some days it's doesn't really feel too bad at all. But then there's times where it's just you know bouncing back and forth throughout the day, and I was fine about an hour or so ago, but it's starting to catch up with me now. But that's no big deal. I can still play Demon Souls. It's not like I'm playing something. Uh, not playing Dance Dance Revolution. I'm not playing Rock Band. Those are things that might present more of a problem. Even a racing game. Nah, just stay with Demon Souls. Although the tension can kill you. But then again, I've been having so much fun with Demon Souls, like I mentioned last time, that honestly, I don't mind a little bit of trouble here and there. But so far, I haven't had much trouble, and it's just, I guess, one of those things where I think I touched on this in the last video too. It's when you have played every game in the Soul series, and you see the game that kind of was the um, what do you call it? The sort of progenitor of all of that, and all bets are off, obviously. But anywho, let's see. Um, it seemed like there was something I was gonna say before I started stream. Oh yeah. Um, it's not super important to mention right now, but I do want to remember it and mention it when I remember it. Let's just put it that way. Um, there's been a lot of stuff going on, and not just really gaming, like video games specifically. Things regarding games and gaming channels on YouTube, gaming Twitch streamers, gaming live streamers. And while I I get the idea that if you're basically a sort of normal-minded person, um, it probably won't seem all that strange. But when you have the mindset of a you know guy approaching his 40s that still complains about everybody else causing all his problems. Oh, did I give it away with that statement? Oh, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I mean, no. I mean, I'm sorry. Uh, a philanthropist. Whatever your name is. uh, I don't know if you're a philanthropist or not, but I do know that you make some very shitty content. And there was a very interesting event in his chronology events. There's also been some very strange, interesting events come about based on recent events, in particular, in this case, around fighting game things involving the fighting game community, which is sad, but that's just the way it goes when at this point, it's kind of a mishmash. And that's not to say that's a bad thing at all. I mean, it is kind of a good thing in most ways that you have a a big group of people who could be into who knows what fighter, or maybe they're into a different style altogether. A lot of Animevos, they play Catherine, which, if any of you are unfamiliar with, not only do I highly suggest picking out, but is more like a a puzzle-solving game while under a time limit to give her a turnip or whatever the hell she was giving him. Anyway, that's a different subject. So moving right along. I'm sorry. I've had a lot of complaints with a lot of things going on lately, and this is just I'm just dropping in the bucket at the moment. And it's not even something I get angry for, because I mean I've been angry for things like that before, especially when I'm on the receiving end, obviously. But this time I most certainly was not the one who was on the what do you call it? Yeah. Um, Man. Anywho, um, now I'm just rambling on, and I have no idea where I'm going with this. But um, in any case, like I said, there is a ton of stuff going on right now, and I mentioned this while I was playing with. So I was playing Dragon Ball Fighters with MLA, talking with Predator and Tony, and Predator definitely expressed interest in taking part in the discussion, the first discussion mentioned about Mr. All of a sudden, PC PC care is something that you have to remind people that is important. Otherwise, your computer starts working very terribly. Or if you don't know a damn thing about the parts you're buying and you buy a crappy computer and expect somehow, oh man, this computer's going to run everything. Oh, whoops. Um, when you do that and, you do this, you play this big unboxing video and you pull all this stuff out and cosmetically, it actually does look pretty cool. Yeah, maybe I haven't heard the brand, but there are some third-party brands out there that, not many people have heard of. I know I hadn't heard of Ducky One for a long time, and when I finally got one of their keyboards, I realized that, wow, this is probably the best, at least mechanical keyboard, a straight mechanical keyboard I've used. Yeah, it's just everybody's a little bit depressed. It sounds even thinking about it. Guess that's not too uncommon. Anywho, so what are we going to accomplish today? Sorry for the long wait, but let's get this show on the road. We are going back to World 2-1, Stonefang Tunnel, which is the Archstone of the Burrow King. And as you remember, if you watched last stream, sorry about that. I really need to get that new filter for my mic. I sold my old dynamic mic because this new one I like much more, obviously. But it did come with a not a pop filter, a windscreen, which with the type of mic this is, and this kind of dynamic mic, it sounded pretty damn solid. And it was a very big fat piece of foam sitting on. My goodness, I'm dropping so much stuff right now. It was a big, huge piece of foam over the mic. It was fairly easy to notice, even out of the corner of your eye. Whereas now, it's there, and but even if I'm reaching for something beside it or whatever, I tend to bump my my mic in the last couple of streams in particular. Now, I'll just surmise it. I'm not trying to make an excuse, but sleep has been odd. I definitely have gotten enough sleep, but the way it's been happening is kind of strange. Like, I will be awake for a very long period of time, and then I will sleep for a very long period of time, and it works just fine. I feel fantastic when I get up. But and who is that there today? Ah, yes, we've got Tony and we got Predator here today. How you doing, fellas? Good to see you here. Thank you for coming to the stream. Anywho, enough about technical mumbo jumbo. we are about to jump into World 2-1, and, oh, geez, listen to this. Now my phone is ringing. This is fantastic. Look at the timing today. Give me just a second, everyone. Hello? Yeah. Oh, right now? Oh, shit. Okay, all right. Hopefully my brother can go. I'm right in the middle of a live stream right now. Okay. Um, uh, just let me know when you're close, I guess. And I'll. Okay, all right. Okay, back. Sorry about that, guys. Was unfortunately an important call I had to take. Luckily, my brother can handle the rest. So that's good. Uh, oh, thank you, Fred. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. And yeah, thanks, Tony. Thanks for being there. I appreciate it. Anyway, without further ado, I've wasted enough time. I will continue the narrative as we begin to play Demon Souls. In any case, let's get this show on the road. Wow. So anyway, I was just discussing that we are about to wrap up the end of the first stage of the Boulder King's or the Stone of the Boulder King Archstone, stage 2-1. And so we have another large demon to attack and defeat and capture the soul. So, we are going to handle that now. And then from there, this is where things in the game kind of start getting a little bit more complicated. And essentially, it's not nearly as easy to decide which stone and which area would be the most beneficial for you to go to next. Partly dependent on your class, partly dependent on the items that you have. Wow, my goodness. My headphones are up really loud. Hang on a second. There we go. So, anyway, I haven't decided exactly which stone I'm going to be visiting next. Oops, wait a minute. There we go. Anyway, yeah, the two areas that are the most likely are, I think this is the character I was using for... First character was a test character, essentially, to kind of make sure the emulator worked, everything was working good. You know what's crazy, too, is that if you go on Nexus mods, there are actually mods being made specifically for the, for this game, for the, you know, the emulated version of this game, and, I don't know if it's just me, I do know that, there are still some kinks in the way the emulator works, obviously, with it still being in fairly early stages of its lifespan, but, well, regardless, I can say aside from a few moments of a little bit of a stutter, the game has been running absolutely fantastic, so, oh, I forgot, that's right, you can't put a, well, hang on a second here. I have a ton of souls that I could use. I'm only soul level 18. What kind of items do I have as far as... I bought this sword. This sword is definitely a good idea, especially considering the... Man, I don't think there is poison in the immediate area. See, give me a second. Adjust this mic. Yeah, man, if, I don't know if you still have your PS3, man, but, if you do, this game is, super cheap now, and, I know you tried Bloodborne out, this game's difficulty is a, you know, a world's difference from Bloodborne, and it's a very different style, too. Bloodborne is sort of made to be a faster game in general. Everything is more reactionary. Everything is more like built around the idea of being aggressive. There's a grand total of 2 shields in the entire game, and the only one that's kind of useful is one that actually is in the DLC, and it's really only useful very specifically in one particular boss battle. There's other areas where it definitely could be of use, and, you know, everybody plays the game differently, but essentially, the game very highly emphasizes an aggressive playstyle based on the, well, one specific mechanic is the regain system, where you have some life you can get back if you attack an enemy fast enough after it has dealt damage to you. Whereas in Souls games, and whether that's Dark Souls or Demon Souls, everything is much slower, a little bit more like strategic. Like, you have to kind of be thinking one or two moves ahead, and you also have to be watching watching your gauges a little bit more intently. I won't say that it's easy to manage your stats or your gauges in Bloodborne. It definitely isn't, but your stamina is most definitely noticeably much higher and regenerates much faster in Bloodborne than in the Souls games. And it works fantastic for that specific game, but that's why a lot of people kind of still. I don't see why people still get like annoyed by this unless they're just kind of trolling. But it does often come off like some people are annoyed that people use the term like Blood Souls or Soulsborne because they're by the same studio, but they're both completely different games. And it's like, yeah, but I mean, the staff that worked on Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls, pretty much all the major positions were occupied by the same people. It was at the very, very, very least heavily inspired by it. There's no denying that whatsoever. And to be fair, one of the most exciting parts of both Souls games and Bloodborne is the boss fights because of how, well, first of all, how amazingly awesome some of the designs on the boss fights actually look. But more often, a memory or an experience with one of the bosses that is really memorable, one that was tearing you up over and over again, and you were going nuts, you couldn't beat him, you're wondering what the hell you have to do, and when you finally figure out that pattern, you finally pull it off, it's like, oh my god, I did it! It's like, it's a really triumphant feeling, and one that is definitely lacking in a lot of games these days, in particular in the sort of action RPG genre. Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to eat grass. I have meant to. Oh wait, I thought I had. Oh, I have. There we go. Okay. Do I have enough for another level?
Thou seekest then soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
Yes, I do. Sweet.
Soul
Perfect.
of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Okay. Although it would be nice to get endurance up, I think at this point, it's a lot of weapons that even if it's a dexterity-based weapon, at the very, very bare minimum, you need 15 or 16 strength to use it. So I better start putting some points into strength at the very least. So.
Art thou done? Mean that.
And also, by the way, you may be noticing that I do go for a little bit of magic, but magic is not my specifically chosen path of progression, and that is because I use a kind of hybridized class where magic is used to supplement my character, and in particular, the most valuable spells in that regard are the enchant weapon spells. So yeah, that's because I mean there are items you can use to enchant your weapons with fire, with magic, with lightning, but if you have the spell, you can just keep casting it, so you don't have to keep buying them or finding them. Let's see. Oh, nice, nice. Damn. Yeah, Rockman 7, Mega Man 7. That's one of the best games in the series. Man, I love Mega Man 7. 7 and 8 actually. Aside from the voice acting in 8. There is the well, I'll get to that in just a second because I want it to be a little bit more quiet, but probably the best line ever from Dr. Light in whoa, how did I get 25 hard stones? I have one sharp stone. Oh yeah, that makes sense, but oh wait, I do want to buy one to replace. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we opened up this shortcut last time. As soon as I get past this, oh, whoops. Missed it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, as soon as it gets quiet, I will tell you, okay, now here we go. This is kind of, this is better. So, so when Dr. Light delivers the riveting remark about, the energy crystals in Mega Man 8, and he very enthusiastically informs Rock that we must retrieve all the energy immediately, Mega Man. And then, of course, Mega Man chimes in, of course, with a question. Well, where is Dr. Wily? And, of course, Dr. Light is completely unaware. So his response is, that's a good question. Yeah, then he thinks to himself, and he thinks, that may be a little equipment to locate his energy in the radar room. When we find that media, we'll find Dr. Wily. And it's good to know that Dr. Light has a plan to find Dr. Wily in the next coming section, because we can't let those crystals fall into the hands of Dr. Wily. Last thing we need is Dr. Wily running around with these extremely dangerous crystals. And I really hope you guys know the scene I'm talking about, because if you don't, I probably sound like a complete idiot. But if you do get a chance, there were some amazing edits between some of the worst voice acting in the Zelda game, which was Zelda CDI games, and the Mega Man X8 English voice acting, which basically climaxed with an ending of someone reminding our hero that legends say only Link can defeat Dr. Wily. Can you imagine how awesome it would have been if people came and bought, like, what was it called, Breath of the Wild, and the cutscenes were like the Philips CD. Whoa, you son of a bitch! He wanted nothing to do with that. Heard me talking about CDI games and incorporating them into Wind Waker, or not Wind Waker, Breath of the Wild. I was like, no. to be honest, I heard something, and I haven't heard this in a long time, and I was honestly surprised to hear it. But somebody openly criticized the fact that there are way too many open world games these days, and while sure there are some great open world games that make some amazing maps, and Dark Souls 1 is a fantastic example of a map that is open but and non-linear, but not as open as something like an Elder Scrolls game or like Grand Theft Auto or something along those lines. It's far more like a series of winding paths that all have multiple entrances and exits, except for a handful of areas in the game. But one specific area in the game, and I kid you not, links, if you've never played the game, links to roughly 5 different areas of the world. And so you can literally go to that area and use the exit to get to any one of those 5 areas, and find yourself a nice little shortcut to get there. And that was what was really unique about Dark Souls specifically. Here in Demon Souls, the Archstones are kind of like what they implemented in Dark Souls 2, where there are these guys don't mind fire. I'm gonna stay away from fire. I'm gonna put some sticky white stuff in. This is the magic enchantment weapon, by the way. I don't know why it's called sticky white stuff, but so it is, and so shall it be. Anyway, man, I'm just rolling with the jokes today, and I have no... Whoa! Give me a crosshair. I want this stuff. Great club. I thought that shield was here. There's a very nice shield, and I really want to get it. I can't see. I won't. Better have some grass. But yeah, what was I talking about? Totally forgot what I was talking about. Oh man, I'm back in this area again. I think I missed something. Oops. Oh, and you know what? I also forgot something else. This time you're going down, fuck. Oh, whoops. I've got magic to do it? Please tell me I've got magic to do it. I do. Sweet. Awesome. Anywho, oh, well, thank you. Yes, I appreciate that. Oh, that's right. I gotta, we gotta pull a Gotta pull a stuntman maneuver today, and, wow, I missed that item. I thought I went down to that side. Oh, no, I didn't, because I didn't, yeah, that's right. Okay, sweet. But wait, didn't I pull that switch? Oh, I didn't get the backstep. Still didn't get the backstep. Let me see if I can... Got it! Wow! Man. You know, I'm pretty good at gun parries in Bloodborne. I've never been fantastic at shield parries in any of the Souls games, but somehow this time I have really been doing very well with my shield parries, and I don't know if they because later on shields, there got to be so many shields that were there for more specific purposes, like target shields that were great for parrying but had very low defense, and then there were shields that were extremely heavy, but you couldn't even parry at all with them. By the time Dark Souls 3 came around, the shields started gaining different abilities, like you could plant heavy shields into the ground and make sort of like a wall out of them. Oh, I thought I finally set up 7.1 surround in these new headphones I got, and my god, it is really, really good. Really good. Okay, now I know that I don't need to go back down there, so... Oh, but I can't go back up unless I... Oh, wait, can I? No, I can't. Damn it. Whoa, hey, dogs! That's a knife to dogs. Oh wait, that's not the dog. I better, do I even have, I have one. It's kind of a waste, but, well, kinda need it. Until I get a bow of some kind, I'm gonna... They can hit me through the wood? Okay, I guess I better not try this strategy. It's not working very well. Hell with it. This is never fun with 3 dogs and... Jesus. A little bit of a hiccup there, but, oh well. Honestly, things like this aren't too bad because, especially in the early game, it's nice to, even though you ran through the areas once already, you can go through them again, get some extra souls, get a few extra levels and kind of get a head start on being at a point where you don't really have to worry about grinding too early or anything like that. This time, I'm just gonna fight this bastard after you. I need a better piercing weapon than the damn mail breaker. Ooh, that wasn't good. Eat. Okay. I'm pretty sure that, by the way, thank you guys. I love the emoji, love going on today. It's nice to see that. Oh, I forgot about Mr. Door playing hide and seek with a little rat. See if I can just parry this. I missed. That worked. Wait, no, it didn't. Ooh, I better not do that now. Running out of everything. Just give me this. Good. Not exactly the best place to practice parrying, but oh well. Whatever. Oh, you know what? There was there's a lever in here, wasn't there? That I couldn't pull for some reason. Or am I thinking of a different area? I must be thinking of a different area. Okay, let's see. Okay, well now we can get back to, what we're supposed to be doing. Finally got rid of Slob over there, and it's interesting too because they do respawn in this game. Now, Souls games eventually got to a point where they kind of had enemies that would only appear once and then despawn, not just bosses, but sort of special enemies. And those particular enemies, since they show up and are always laughing, and I think their name is like Torturer or something along those lines. Essentially, you can tell that their job is to deal punishment to any workers that are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. So, okay. So, the goal is that we are supposed to turn off the fire so that we can get down into this area. That's our ultimate goal, but for some reason I cannot remember get to the, unless I just ran in blind, or... Oh, oh, I remember what you gotta do. And this is not fun, because... Please tell me I can... Oh, damn it. Yeah, that's why it's not fun. Oh, they killed it for me, though. Okay, good. Jeez. I'm running low on the weaker grass. I need to start using the, Oh, look, they killed themselves, too. I love it. Come on, get this one, too. Get him. Aww. Oh, that one would have got him. Okay. Whee! Get me out of there. Oh, whoa. Man. It's like an aftershock. Whee! Oh, jeez. Huh. This is one of those times where... Whoa! No, it's not. One of those times where you do what you know works. Oh, man, now I'm in... Oh, man, I got lucky there. I had just barely enough freaking stamina to survive that. Alright, I'm getting much better at the backstabs, so... Ah. You know what? Suck on that. I am a throwing dagger expert. I forget that in that... Oh man, steel shield. There's another shield, though, that I very, very, very much want to get before the boss fight. Specifically because it has high fire resistance and, well, I'm sure that, you know, it might sound a little strange, but I have a hunch that, this boss may be, using fire. Oh, that one just fell off. Did he die? Oh man, I do not even want to freaking get too close to these guys. Okay, screw this. I'll do it this way. Fine. It's you. Holy hell! No, don't lock onto that one down there. This one. There's my magic again. And now I'm in trouble. Maybe this weapon will work out alright. Oh wait, I was using the wrong weapon. Oh Jesus, now I have to dogs too? That was dumb. Here, Fido. Knock it off. Asshole. Another one? Jesus Christ. This is where the difficulties obviously starts to ramp up. The next areas are where it starts to spike. So, I mean, luckily for me, I've played, you know, enough Souls games to kind of know. Ah, okay. A hit and they lose their flame momentarily. So, aha. Got it. I completely forgot how the salamanders work. Ah, there's another one. Hey, asshole. Come here. Get back here. You're not going anywhere. Whoa, hey, dickhead. Give me some more labor grass. That should heal. Yeah, man, that heals. Give me one more of the, come on. Hit you with a knife. And then we're all ready to be happy. Hey, knife. There we go. It's crazy how good the hitboxes are in this game, considering, you know, it's a fairly old game, and we're talking about, you know, railing that is fairly thin, using a throwing dagger, and it can go through, but the hitboxes are very solid, and that's something that is consistent throughout the Souls series, except for some parts of Dark Souls 2 where it's kind of wonky. Now, the weird thing is that surrounding that system, there's a ton of hitboxes that work just as good as the other hitboxes in the series. They're tight, they work perfect. But there's also ones that make absolutely no sense, where you see your blade hit the enemy and it for some reason doesn't do any damage. Whoa, that one didn't even stagger. Jeez Louise, you guys are freaking... You guys are on a mission. You're not just miners anymore, you guys are straight soldiers. Whoa, hey there. How did I do that instead of a backstab? Come on. There you go. I just realized, too, I haven't been finding much sharpstone, and that sucks, because... Let's see if I can parry now. There we go. Now we're back in form. Oh, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. I'll try to keep everything upbeat and fun today because, oh, there's a ton of stones of all kinds. Hopefully, we don't have any, you know, kidney stones or... Okay, now we're just getting into weak sauce jokes. That's there we go. Now we got the water pouring into the, yeah, that's how this happens. Change the direction of the water flow. And now we can go down. Alright. Okay. Just gonna double check here because I'm not 100% sure. there's some items, although I don't really know exactly. Yes, and there we go. We can go down there. Now, to be honest, I don't remember exactly where the boss is. I know you have to go through those tunnels down there to get to him, but I don't remember where he is. So before I go, I definitely should at least repair my weapons and see if I can get maybe an upgrade or two, and yeah. Now I know that shield is around here somewhere, so one thing we're going to do is we are going to try and find that shield. Wait, can you fall off of this? No. Although it killed the water killed those little freaking gecko bastards down there too. I love it. Ah! Okay. Oh, that's right. I just remembered something. Okay. This is a kind of secret path. If you can... Yeah, okay, there we go. Now, I don't remember which way you go, but I do know that this takes you to something. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it doesn't. How the hell... Hang on a second, this is weird. Now... Because it's not like you need a key to get into that area. This is why I get nervous, because I don't want to, Oh, there's a hole in the... Yeah, there's a hole in the thing. Okay, yeah, that's good. Ooh, bring up poison resistance. There we go. Alright, let's collect... Ah! Large sharpstone shard. I'm still hearing that damn creaking sound. Whoops. Didn't mean to call it that. Okay, I believe, yeah, that's the path to the boss. Okay, yeah. So we have a clear shot straight to the boss. Oh, I remember. Okay, I remember now, because in that area where that first area where all the little bastards are hanging on the wall. There's a pit in the middle. in that pit. Damn it, I didn't mean to roll. I wanted to sprint. Oh well. I forgot that in this game, like, I think it's agility, but, I better come back when I rejuvenate my magic. God damn it. I screwed that up. And I forgot how you get that item. Let me see something really quick. One more thing. I'm sorry. Oh, I wonder if... Is there a illusory wall, or... Oh, wait a minute. No, that's not it. You know what? I have a hunch. When a bunch of barrels are set up like that, and you know there's a secret item around, it seems a little suspicious, so... Yes, indeed, that was it. Aha! The Master of Secrets. Not really. The Master of Puppets. Pull your strings. That's strange. I thought that shield was in here somewhere, but maybe I'm just remembering like a run where I went out of my way to get it or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, I better go back and at the very least restock for the boss, because after I go through here, the enemies in this area shouldn't be a problem. Wait, no, wrong way. Okay, that'll work. Okay, what do we have? By the way, if you're wondering why I don't use the demon souls, thanks. Thank you very much, Tony. Appreciate it. If you're wondering why I don't use the demon souls like I use the souls of heroes and soldiers, it's because demon souls allow you to merge them with weapons and make special weapons that you can only make by using the souls of what the game defines as what was it? Mature demon souls. So, and to be honest, I really don't remember. Really don't remember what souls give you what weapons aside from some of my favorites, which are mostly late game ones, but to be honest, you really don't even get them until late game anyways, so. That's right, okay, so what is clear stone doing? I forgot. Okay, if I go up there and I buy one more shard of sharpstone, I can get my falchion up to 4, which would be great. forgot. How in the hell did I get so many iron knuckles? Oh, when did I... Oh, that's right. This was the item that was like... Dude, what are you doing? Get your strength up. You can't even use a bow because of the...
All done?
Okay, well... I could actually just use the blacksmith and the nexus for regular upgrades too. I don't need to let's get that many. How many of these do I have still? 25? Man. I'm gonna need to start, okay, try and make this as fast as possible so that, thanks, Tony. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. I'm gonna try and run through this as fast as I can so we can get this boss started, because... Wait, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay, those are the only two.
Thou seekest then soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
I love that freaking...
Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel.
It does get a little annoying after a
Let
while, I admit
strength
it.
be granted, so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Yeah, really at this point, I mean, my health is not bad, my stamina is not bad. I just need enough strength to be able to use some of the weapons that are... Okay.
It's simple. In trade with your...
Okay, let's go ahead and upgrade. Yeah, man, I really hope that they actually do an official HD remaster, because like, man, this game, not only does it deserve it, but it's sad how many people are fans of the Souls franchise, but have never played Demon Souls. When, I mean, to be fair, there were other games that From Software put out that you could argue were, you know, kind of earlier, how do you put it? Not inspiration, but earlier, like, earlier examples of, like, laying out the blueprint for what would become Dark Souls. But not only does Demon Souls do that, but it does it in a way that, especially, I mean, at the time, it had never been seen before. And a lot of people actually really did not like this game at all. They thought it was really unfair. They thought that like, you know, the game was designed specifically to punish people and troll people who weren't as good at games. Some people had, you know, and the funny thing is, a lot of people still feel that way today. It's like, it's funny that when it comes to, I think I brought this up on stream before, the idea of an easy mode.
Do come back alive.
There are people that are kind of outraged that that From Software
Hello again.
won't put an easy mode in their games, and it feels like it's not fair that you know, even though they bought the game, and even though they are trying their best, and whatever, you know, life gets in the way of them practicing as much as they like, or um, they just are better at different styles of games, or you know, whatever. And the argument of that to me is kind of like, okay, but despite all of that, it's still a video game. I mean, there are a ton of games that I am very bad at, that I'm absolutely terrible at. Even games in like genres that I'm fairly decent at, like action RPGs. There are some action RPGs I'm absolutely terrible at. I realized that when I finally restarted Dragon's Dogma again. Not that it's not that difficult, but like its system is very unique, and for me it always takes some getting used to the point that I die at least a couple of times within the first few areas, not the immediate areas right as you start the game, but like very early on I end up, getting taken out. And at that point it's still kind of considered the tutorial, because an NPC kind of just comes up, and you know that this NPC is not exactly wait, are these? Yeah, these are mine. I didn't realize I had that many rings.
You have a heart.
Anyway, so but yeah, I mean, I'll admit, like, things like that. Like, I suck. I'm terrible, number one.
Thou
Tony,
seekest soul, then
Tony. Oh wait, why am I talking to you?
I am here for
I don't have enough souls for you yet. Tony can attest to this. I am really bad at Soul Calibur 6. I'm just not that great at Soul Calibur. Okay, Soul Calibur. I'm just not that good at Soul Calibur in general. The only time I really got into Soul Calibur 2 was, only time I got into Soul Calibur was with 2, and the main reason why I was even, really made aware of it and really told that this game's gonna be awesome, dude. It wasn't like later within, like a few, what do you call it? Drawing a blank here, but basically it's like once you stop and think and stop raging, something that people like DSP can't do. They can't stop raging, so they continue to fail, or they'll reach their stream chat even though they have said that they're not going to. As a matter of fact, any of you out there, here's a fun exercise you could do with Darkside Phil's redemption run in Dark Souls 1, where he quote unquote redeemed himself for his first terrible run in where he literally, man, I'm losing track of where I'm going. Where he man, okay, how many times? What ended up happening? Well, okay, here's another good example. Phil playing Mega Man X3. One of the absolute worst Actually, do I have anything that, nobody causes bleeding or poison yet, so... yeah. Anyway, so in the final battle in Mega Man X3 with Kaiser Sigma, that was what I was talking about. Bear in mind, his chat has been telling him exactly how to play this game throughout the entire game. They've been telling him exactly how to do everything. You know what Mavericks are weak to what weapons, etc., etc. Now, oh, whoops, man, jeez. I was getting ready to sprint and I forgot to push forward. But yeah, no, his, well, you did it again! What are you doing, dude? Man. I wonder if there's some kind of input lag. That's, like, weird. It shouldn't be that bad. Oh, no! Oh, no! And ladies and gentlemen, you are just privy to my #1 method of death in Souls games. In particular, Dark Souls 2, because it's terrible with the way its controls kind of snap you into different directions, but I have 4 of these things. I don't think it's a... oh, wait. Yeah. I hate wasting those. But, once again, to go back to, why am I there? I need to be here. Once again, to go back to good old Phil, what was I even laughing about in that one? Jeez. There's so many stories of his where he does the same shit. Like, so the Kaiser Sigma fight, he's played the whole game being handheld by his community to beat every Maverick. He gets to Sigma, his final form. He can't figure out that you're supposed to hit him in the head, and his head is very small, but there is a very specific line of fire that will hit him in his hitbox and deal damage. Oh shit, I have to go on to... oh, that's not that big a deal, I guess. In fact, I'm gonna... oh wait, no. Go back, we'll go back around. Anyway, there's a very specific place where you hit Sigma to do damage. But he got the I think in that game it's called the Ultimate Armor. I can't remember what it's called in X3, but basically he got the best armor. It's kind of secretive, but he got that. And you know, he's thinking that's really gonna help, and are you kidding me? Dude, there is input lag on my controller. Oh my god. I pushed forward and then B and he backdashed. Okay, I'm gonna have to just walk off. I can't sprint. Wow. That is... that's really, really depressing. I could just be the boss and get my soul form back, but I mean, it's just like, it's annoying as hell, and I don't want to freaking, I want to be out health because of this shit. Yeah, it's like, or maybe in this game you just have to be further along in your forward momentum before you can sprint. Like in the other Souls games, if you're pushing the left stick forward and you press the dodge button, then you start sprinting, even if that is the first, move you make. You start sprinting. In this game, it seems like you have to be moving first, and once you're moving, then you can start sprinting. Anywho, I'm not gonna bitch about it anymore. But, because I'm not Dark Side Phil, I was around bitching about stuff. If I died there twice more, I would have just freaking fought the boss and got my main form back. Would have been a tougher fight. I would have had less maximum health, but oh well, it's not that big a deal. Anyway, oh, that's right. I handle this the same way I handled the last ones. Just that once again, just a freaking. Would you guys decide what you want to do? Because this one over here is pissing me off. There you go. Whoa, that was a game. How the hell did that miss? Wow, man, those things are short. Ooh. Oh, I think it's my running stab. Oops, that wasn't what I meant to do. God damn, man. Oh, that was why I was using the wrong weapon. I was not paying attention. Uh-huh. Wait, I could have sworn there was a way down there. Or do I have to... Oh, jeez. Oh, wait a minute, you know what? I think... Huh. I could be way off on this, and I don't want to go too far off track, but... Yeah, no, you know what? It's not worth it. I don't want to waste a bunch of resources and something that might be right when I can come back later and take care of this. Let me just, let me deal with this first. Whoa, wait. I thought I saw somebody alive over there. Now I know there's something alive up here. I think there is. Man, okay. Ooh, jeez, my leg is not doing well, guys. Let me see if I can find a better position. Give me just a second here. Oh, man. Okay. Alright, I don't think there's gonna be much else I'm gonna be able to do at the moment. Oh, here we go. I think this might work. Just turn my mic a little bit more this way, and... There, okay, yeah, that's, not too bad. Okay. Let's see. I just gotta figure out how I can move my keyboard over. Aha! There we go. Okay, I think we're good. Sorry about that. Yeah, man. Jeez. It seems like but I fought those dogs, so I had to have been down there. Oh, this isn't the immediate boss room. Okay, there's something... Oh, I do not want to... Yeah, I didn't... Yeah. Ooh, that's not good. Hey. Are there enemies in this room? I guess not. Back. Oh shit, good. Oh wait. There we go. Man, the falchion at this level is pretty damn good for, Okay, now, is this, no, this isn't the boss fight either. Okay, it's still further ahead. Okay, alright. Alright, that's good. Because I was gonna say, I know there's a way to get at least some of these items, because I thought I remembered that the boss in this area, once you get to the end of the tunnel, you move to a completely different area. Oh, look, there we go. That made up for one of my stupid falls that happened for no reason. Okie dokie. Yeah, now we're getting close to the boss, and you can see what I mean. Oh, Jesus. Oh. You too slow, boy. Okay, I really, man, this part is very unfamiliar for me. I don't know. Okay, I remember this elevator. That's the way down to the boss. I remember that much. Now, in order to get this elevator to work, water running, if I remember correctly. Ooh, a crisp blade. Perfect. That'd be a nice, nice weapon to have. In fact, I think it increases, yeah, you need better magic to use it. A small ceremonial sword. Old runes are expertly chiseled into the blade. Used as an aid for incantations, the wielder's magic ability increases, though he or she will suffer more magical damage. Yeah, that's something that not every Souls game employs. I noticed it the most in this game and in Dark Souls 3, strangely. Like the first game and the last game in the Souls series. It's a lot of items that have double effect. But anyway, let's see here. I didn't really get much up there. Hang on a second. Okay, this is just to bring the elevator back up. Do not complain too much because... Whoa, wait a minute. What the hell? Oh, never mind. I was like, what the hell? Is that a giant or something? And I was like, no. It's just a big rock. It's alright. Okay. I didn't really explore much of this, so let's go back here. And there's nowhere to explore. Unless there's a... Now I forget, in this game, I think you have to hit it, but, in Dark Souls 2, for example, you have to, I kind of remember walking on spider webs, but I do remember this is a... Well, okay, screw it. Let's just, go ahead and, take the elevator down. Honestly, aside from a specific shield, there's not much else that I really care about in this fight. And that might be the shield right there. Nope, that's spider stone. I think that shield's actually in another stage, but that's not that big a deal. I have a great amount of stamina, and I have a good shield. I know I'm not strong enough to use that other shield yet, so I'm not gonna bother with that. But and this boss isn't particularly tough. It's just like, it's another one that's kind of gimmicky. It's not nearly as gimmicky as some of the other things that came up. Now here's another thing. I have no idea if this guy has bleeding or poison, so just in case he might have poison, I'm gonna put this on. And let me see the item on this one. Yeah, so this isn't nearly as strong. I don't have the strength for this one, obviously. And I can't use anything else that would be really particularly important. I don't have the strength. Yeah, okay, I think this is the best I'm going to be able to use, so first things first, let's, against bosses like this, it doesn't really do much good to put in the crescent moon grass unless you really have very little of the other stuff, so let's go ahead and put in the stronger grass. Just in case there is poison, I better put that in too. And then this way I can make it so that the most important thing, which is this, I can use and then switch right back to full moon grass. So that's what I'm going to do, but if I remember correctly, as soon as I come through this door, he starts spitting fire. So let's, and I'm not talking about sick lyrics, I'm talking really spitting fire. Isn't that freaking just a haunting image right there? I love it. It's freaking awesome. Okay, let's do this. Oh, I forgot he fucking... Yeah, webs. That was what this fucker has. Shit. I forgot all about that. Oh man, that's an overhead. Ooh, that hurt. Oh, I forgot to put this on. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I forgot. I gotta run. Shit. No, 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 no. I forgot that move means you gotta run. I'm glad I remembered at the end, but... Oh, jeez, man. He has much better movement than I remember. Oh, yeah, get in there. Yeah, look at that damage. That's what we're talking about. Okay. That's what we need to avoid. Oh, fuck. Okay, run. Oh, God. Wait. Oh, Jesus. Half of the grass. Oh, damn. Damn it. Oh, man. Jeez. Ooh, God. Jesus. Get back, asshole. Now you hit me with that again. I got you now. Yeah. All right. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah. Man, I haven't dumped, like, at the very least, like, 1,500 hours in the Souls series combined for nothing. I mean... And the thing is that, like I said, you know, this is a great precursor if you've played Souls games before, but they were just too tough, or you just couldn't get comfortable with the system, or, you know, whatever. It's like, this game in particular is really good at kind of easing you into the now I'm blazing through this fairly fast, obviously, but I mean, you know, this is the Hard Demon Soul and another thingy-mabobber. Yes, all right, sweet. That was one hell of a run. Awesome. Okay, we are at... Oh man, we're almost at 2 hours. I didn't realize that there was that much of the level left. Jeez. But as promised, I am going to get started because I have decided on the next level I'm going to go to, and that is I'm going to stage 4-1 instead of 3-1 because there are some items there that are specifically good not only for Dex classes, but also good spells as well. And although I'm not too keen on raising my magic or intelligence yet,
let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Anyway, getting there will definitely help. So, but there is in particular one weapon in this area that is very, very good. And at the very least, I want to get that. So, go ahead and do that. Okay, there we go. Okay, we are at, well, we're at, what level are we at now?
Art thou done? Main that.
Let me see what my status is. I am now level, 22. Not bad. Okay, equipment. We can put this back in. Do that there. Now these enemies do cause bleeding in the next area, so we're gonna for sure do that. I did have to, unfortunately, use all my sticky white stuff. Jeez. But, let me use these and, because I need to repair my weapon. Oh, I did that again. Wait, I thought I put the other item in there. I guess not. Okay, anyway. Use it now.
I can forge weapons.
Okay. There's also still, at this point, as you can tell, there's still a really... Oh, man, I really need these. Can I upgrade anything at the moment? Not even close. Yeah, no, not even close. I do have enough for the spear, although... Actually, to be fair... Especially in this next area, now I think about it. And I have the strength now for the winged spear. Oh, I need one more shard, though. Well, I can just go back to the, As a matter of fact, I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm gonna buy one of these. I don't think anything here. Yeah.
Do come.
I'm going to drop.
Hello again. I'm keeping. You have a.
Okay, now once again, I'm gonna try and make this fast. Because I don't want to waste any time. We'll try and get through this as fast as I can. At least stuff like this, the boring part. So I'm just trying to hurry up and get things. Now, once again, I am really specifically doing this so that I can level up the winged spear, because it's substantially better than the that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, no.
If it be a black.
Yeah, longer reach, and
All done?
Okay. And you'll see why when I get to the next area, because the enemies there, they're not... Oh, whoops. They're not ridiculously tough. They just have some very unusual movements. And, I do not want to get caught off guard by a bunch of stuff and get stuck. But I have one goal. It's not that far in, and hopefully I can get to it. There's also a surprise early on in this level that I'm not going to be actually dealing with yet, but you'll see exactly what I mean when I don't have nearly enough spells to buy, or souls to buy a spell, but anyway. Is this it? Yeah, Shadowmen. Okay, the Shrine Storms. Shadowmen worship storms and mourn the dead. Now this area is, like I said, these next areas are where areas 3 and 4 are where the difficulty spikes, and a lot of people argue that 5 is like the pinnacle of that. I would say that in my time with the game, 5 is similar in difficulty to 3 and 4 in just very different ways. But you know, it depends on your build largely as well. So let me just make sure I'm not. Oh, I am. Son of a bitch. Okay, this isn't good. I wonder if this will help. Oh, wait. I don't think rings add to your weight in this game. Unless, of course, that's their, you know, purpose, but... Which is this one way? Weighs the same. Okay, this sucks. How much does that weigh? It only weighs 3? How much does the sword weigh? 2? Oh. Okay, wow. Well, I guess considering the sword at the moment still does more damage, it doesn't have the same reach, but with its heavy attack, it does have some decent reach, so can at least use that. I guess I don't really have a choice. I'm gonna have to use that for now, unless I want to use no gloves again, but definitely not in this area. Sorry about that. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna have to do it this way. Now, let's see here. Oh, do I have... No, I don't. There we go. Okay, here he comes. You can already tell this guy's not going to be fun. Wow, man, okay. Okay, you know what? I forgot. I didn't level up my weapon. And I'm remembering, like, my first playthrough a lot. I didn't level my weapon to level 4 or probably not even level 3 the first time I came to this area. And I remember these guys being really tough on my first visit. Now, there are other reasons why they are, they're definitely tough, but, like the way that they can approach you and surround you, it gets pretty... And just the way their attacks work. Like, look at that shit. Okay. Alright, now. And there's another problem. They get snipers that are, and then they throw these guys right at you while someone's sniping at you. Ooh, that was bad. I can't believe I freaking managed to pull that off. I didn't get that one off. There we go. I was trying to parry. Ooh. Okay, I gotta get out of here quick. I'm up against a rock and a rock place. They do have AI problems sometimes, and I'm gonna go ahead and take full advantage of that right now. Oh, I missed it. There. Oh no, I missed it. Okay, there we go. Now you asshole. I don't know what that was. I'll see you in a second. And here comes the other one. Oh, jeez, I forgot there were two that come down. Oh, jeez. No, no. Yeah, like I said, this is where things get rough. Oh, jeez. Oh, man, that was close. Eat. What are you doing, dude? Eat. There you go. Eat again. Quick. Whoa, hey there. I better switch back. Oh, man, jeez. Okay, I was wrong. It's just because there was just one guy. This is what's wrong with these guys. They freaking find ways to mob the hell out of you. They're doing great damage. It's just like... There we go! Yeah! Parry, motherfucker. Ah! I can't believe I pulled that off, to be honest. Okay, now that's what I want right up there. The thing that crazy one right there is guarding, but I am not going to... In fact, I don't even know if I'm ready to fight that guy. Let me just see what happens by the time I actually even get in this building. That's right, they fire holy arrows, which doesn't help. Deals extra damage. And I still can't use my bow because I don't have a regular bow, and... Oh, actually, that's a really good item. Forgot about that. And look who's back. It's that son of a bitch that killed me right at the beginning. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, now this area is not nice because there are traps on the floor. If I remember correctly... I don't remember... I know I have to make sure that I don't... Can I dodge it? Oh, you know what? I think I remember what this trap does. I just have to, You know what? Let me see here. I'm sorry, am I quiet, guys, or can you guys hear me all right? Because I'm kind of further away from my mic because I had to lean back because my leg was screwing with me, but... I hope I'm coming in all right. Okay. Okay, here's the trap. Oh, no, it's directly ahead. Okay. Okay, so I should just have to dodge and block. Yeah, okay, got it. Okay, I'm not going that way yet. For now, I am going around this way to deal with these pricks. And this prick who doesn't seem to care that I can fire magic at him. Which is nice for me. Okay, cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, I just... Oh, nice. Bladestone. I'm just sitting further away than I normally do. I hear a... Oh, yeah, he's over there. I should not bother with that right now. What weapon should I... Yeah. Do this. Yeah, I want to keep these guys on the bridge. Oog. There's another one? Oh yeah, that's right. There's another one on the top of a fortress off to the side. It's alright though. He ain't doing shit. And that guy is going for a ride. And I'm gonna... Oh, Jesus. That guy is doing shit, however. And... we're going to... go to the place I wanted to. At the very least, make sure I got to, because this is... essentially far more important. And I don't want to walk over that because that's that trap. There's the copper key. Now wait, what is a copper key? Open. Is everything surrounded by those? Those two sides. Perfect. Sweet. Okay. I could have sworn that you opened that gate. But I guess not. Now I can go ahead and deal with this guy. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do that. Where was that damn... I hear a Titanite lizard over there somewhere. Or stone lizard, whatever you call them. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it. Boop. I was gonna say, I'm getting the hang of their timing. Get out of here, son of a bitch. These guys, I forgot, drop blade stone, which is very handy for some of the dexterity weapons that are better weapons that you would want to use, because instead of just sharp stone, blade stone is a little bit more potent. Ooh, jeez. How the hell that not... There we go. It's about to freaking go. No way. No way. Okay, I forget. Now I know that this is... Yeah, this is a secret exit. But that is a very dangerous area. I'm not going that way yet. If nothing else, I'm just going to beeline it out of this area as soon as I get done here. I just want to clear a couple things, grab a couple items that are helpful, and give you guys a good taste of what I'll be in for in the next area. Although the other thing that happens in areas 3 and 4 is that... like I said, that's when you really start finding gear that is not just, not just gear that is decent for using better than your starting gear. That's where you start finding legit gear that's actually pretty useful and important. So, compound longbow. Oh, even better. Still can't use it because, of course, it's too expensive, but... Wait. Where the hell is that Titan? I keep wanting to call them Titanite lizards because Titanite is the reinforcement material in Dark Souls, but it's not a Titanite in this game. Obviously, it's a stone, but okay. Let's see here. I should be good. Yeah. There we go. Whoa, what the hell was that? Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to try and see what's down here because the hell is that? Oh, I think that's just smoke. Never mind. Or just light. Weird light. Wait a minute. Hang on. I forgot. Okay, well, Okay, so there. I knew somebody's gonna come. Oh, hey there. What are you doing? Attack! Man, that was a nice hit. Oh, hey there, buddy. No. I don't want to do that. No. There we go. Let him get stuck again. Come on, use your grass. Don't switch out to your wand when he's rolling. Wow, man. That's exactly why I need to get more, more equipment burden upgrades, because, if I could have used that spear, I would have been in such a better position. Aha! This is who I was looking for. I forgot this was where he was. Bjorn, the Twin Fang. Okay, I think... Yeah, that's what I needed the key for. Okay, sweet.
Phew, you saved me. Heavens, I can't believe I fell for that trap. I suppose I owe you now. I'm grave robber Blige.
Oh, Blige,
I can
not
provide
Bjorn.
you with useful goods. Who couldn't do with a little help down in these parts?
I know I could, good sir. As a matter of fact, that looks really good, and I think I could, yeah, I can use that bow. Can I use a longbow? I think I have 15, don't I?
Nothing suits you. A bit of indulgence.
I will do that in just a second. I need to take some souls anyway. Wow, man, another renowned heroes. Okay, equipment. Yeah, man, okay, there we go. Wow, I got, I mean, I remembered that this was an important spot to be. I remembered that there was dangerous stuff here. I just didn't remember it was him, and I'm really, really, really glad it's him. Because, like I said, it's hard to find vendors in this game that sell anything other than just kind of basic stuff. All the all the items that are actually worth a damn are stuff that you have to find, which, yeah, in Souls games that's the norm, but the thing is that, like, even if that's the case, there's still so many weapons and armor pieces and other things available in shops that you can still find alternatives and play around until you find something that suits you. In this game, you kind of just got to take what you see and hope that you know, like, it's the best item of what you have, because there's not really any other alternative other than some of the few things you still also have in your item box. And so, okay, juicies. Whoa, okay, I'm only using one of those because, no, I'm not. I forgot about those two soul remains. They're kind of like the little skull things in Dark Souls, where they kind of distract enemies for a short while, which is very, very nice in certain circumstances, of course. Here we go. Okay, here we go. I don't even have leather boots. Now that's a big problem, because I'm sure these weigh less than the boots I'm wearing right now, yet. Hang on a second. Okay, should I get... No, it's only 500, screw it. I really should get one more of these two. Oh, whoops. And I'll buy one more for spice.
Satisfied? I'll have more for you next time. May we have a long and fruitful relationship.
Indeed, he does have more stuff for you next time. It's very important that you rescue this guy for especially this area, because oh, that's right, this is just a catalyst. It's like for miracles instead of sorceries, you could use a talisman. I forgot that was what it's called. In Dark Souls, that's usually chimes. I actually think there are some items called talismans, but the way it was shaped, I thought it was like a, I thought it was something completely different. But, oh, did I even buy the, bow? No, I didn't buy the bow. Whoops.
Oh.
Sorry, dude. Forgot. I need to buy the one thing that I said I was gonna come here for. Okay, Cloudstone. That is for shields specifically for upgrading, which is interesting, because, you know, in Dark Souls, they streamlined the way, reinforcement materials work, and, still managed to make it so that, you have to be really careful with your resources. You don't want to dump a ton of resources into man, fucking okay, yeah, that's it. Just this. That's it. That's it.
Satisfied? May we have a long...
Okay, now. Now, since I'm a little pressed for magic at the moment, I am going to go ahead and put the bow in. And after all that, I still, yeah. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that again. You can't two-hand something that's in that slot. Well, that's alright. These guys aren't particularly weak to... I mean, yeah, they are weak to stab, but they're not, like, resistant to slash, so... We'll go ahead and put the short bow there. Okay. Okay, alright. Well, now, that's pretty much all Okay. I swear to God, I hear the lizard. I know it's here somewhere. There we go. Oh, that's not the one I was looking for, but that'll work. Oh shit. Hang on. Okay, where are the traps on this one? Behind me? In front of me? They gotta be in front. Yeah, I see it. Okay. Got it. Oh, I forgot. This is not a good place to be. Okay. Do I have an item for warping? Other than the Nexus ring. Oh wait. No, not that. No, I don't. Son of a bitch. Okay, this is gonna be rough. Because now you get to see what the real... Yeah, this is what the real enemies are in this area. These flying manta ray things that shoot fucking... giant fucking lance-like projectiles down at you. In fact, I am not going this way. I am not going that way. I am sneaking very quietly until I can mad dash my way back to the front and get the hell out of here before anybody else sees me. And then that way I can... That was the weapon I was looking for right there. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we are fine. Let's go. We're getting out of here. You don't see me. Nobody sees me. I don't care if you see me. You're not doing a thing about it. Now you get out of here. Oh, that guy doesn't really seem to care about me running away. Okay, good. Because, I will kill him when I am good and ready. I am not good and ready to kill him. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a resounding success. Awesome. Okay, cool. I'm gonna head back to the Nexus and repair my gear, and that's pretty much it for this stream. I think I'll go ahead and cut the stream there. I'm just gonna handle a few boring things before I quit out. Looks like I dropped, I had a few frame drops a while back. I apologize for that. I didn't even notice. I wasn't paying attention to the monitor during most of the stream. I couldn't really see it because of my position. But, yeah, man. Okay, cool. Well, thank you very much for being here, everybody. Really appreciate it. That was part 3. We got done with another greater demon. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna call it quits. I'll take care of the upkeep later. I am worn out. My leg hurts, and I need a nap. I think so. I'll go ahead and call it a day for Demon Souls. But man, wow, that was some progress. Thanks, man. Yeah, I really appreciate it, man. I appreciate everybody who watched today. That was a even though, man, my leg was just not in good shape. I really had fun with this stream today. This one was particularly really good. And I don't know why. I really loved this one today. I do have a kind of strange favor for the Shrine of Storms, and I don't really know why. It's I mean, I do know why, as far as like reasons of like weapons and items, like I said, being there. But the Uchi Katana is the first katana that you find, obviously, in the game, and katanas are extremely good dexterity-based weapons, which I have used as my primary weapon for the most part in every Souls game, aside from, well, it's not a Souls game, for Bloodborne. Don't want to trigger anybody with that one. But yeah, it's always been a weapon that I've at least had in my arsenal. Sometimes there's been other weapons that just work better, like a curved sword or a thrusting sword, that are, anything that because as you see, there's the damage of the weapon, and then damage that scales with specific attributes. So if it has B scaling in strength and D scaling in dexterity, you get more bonus damage the higher your strength is, and you'll get some bonus damage the higher your dex is, but not nearly as much as the bonus you get for your strength. So, whereas a weapon that has, no strength benefit, but a or an S benefit in dexterity is going to give you a no benefit from your strength attribute, but a ton of benefit from the dexterity attribute. So if you have that higher, then it'll give you the bonus damage. And that's kind of the crux of how you kind of build a character that's focused on melee in particular. Magic is a whole different situation, but as I said, I kind of use magic more as a supplement than as my main damage dealing tool. Anyway, wow, man, that was awesome. So, man, okay, that's 3 demons. There's still obviously a ton of demons left, but I noticed that once you get to basically once you get to the point where you get past your first final boss of an area, because like I think I mentioned this before, but every area has 3 stages. But the third stage is just basically the final boss, the greater demon. Um, and they usually have some kind of weird gimmick that makes them, particularly unusual or whatever. But once you get to the point where you can handle a greater demon, um, aside from maybe like 1 or 2, because they're very unusual. For example, one of them originally, obviously, it's not going to do this in game because it's not live, but one of them originally, the boss was not even the boss. It summoned a player as a dark phantom, and it the health bar of that character was the boss's health bar. So basically, it was matched between you and another player, and that was how you won the boss fight. So they obviously realized later that that was an awesome concept, but not something that was really particularly great as a necessity. So they worked on tweaking the formula a little bit and trying to incorporate it used in different ways, but it just never really worked the way it should. Whereas, and it's because of the fact that this is what I was mentioning before, really early on about the easy mode for Dark Souls, and personally, I think that it's fine. Like I said, I think my position I've made clear as far as like as long as those characters aren't playing on the same server as everyone who's playing on normal difficulty, because they're going to be getting obviously way better gear or better loot drops. They're going to get more reinforcement material. They're going to need less souls to level up. They're probably going to have all kinds of little tweaks to make it to where your character will just get stronger faster. But the key is to survive while you have less ability for as long as possible, so that once you get to the harder bosses, you're prepared for it. Because, of course, it's not like the kind of thing that fucking John Travolta could freaking pull off. Of course, no, that was a very obscure reference. But what I'm saying is that, uh, once you get to the actual, greater demon of each of these stones, it's a minor spoiler, but I won't say anything other than just a very, very minor spoiler. There are characters, some of them named, some of them not, some of them maybe even named, but you probably don't remember it. I don't remember. But the point is that they. Oh man. Well, it's weird. It's like I said, this was a game that had a lot, and I will say this too. This game does have some flaws in the way it handles things, but um, it most certainly has some of the best handling of. Oh man, sorry about that. It looks like I disconnected and connected again a couple times. So I just finished my sentence and call it a day. Anyway, so once you've trained yourself to use use your gear effectively, you've learned how to dodge, block, manage your stamina. If you use magic, manage your mana and your healing items and all that fun stuff to where you become a force to be reckoned with at the higher levels. Um, and the other aspect that is threatened is that okay, if this is an easy mode, all the items are going to have to be moved around, because that's a dead giveaway. um, in any case, so I'm sorry, I'm rambling on and on. But basically, yeah, it laid the foundation for some amazing gameplay. And if you do have any interest in this game, I urge you to pick it up. If you have a PS3, it is pretty dirt cheap on PS3 these days. If you don't, it is still pretty easy to find. I'm not going to say where to find it, not because of any morality issue. I've told you guys my stance on emulation before, especially when it comes to games that don't exist to even, like I said before. Okay, so a guy on eBay got some money for a game he bought a long time ago, and now because it got rare because of the way the story was written, all of a sudden now he is just a fucking dick. Like that just doesn't make sense. And there's so many times that the writers just come across like they don't make sense when they talk about souls and the difficulty setting. Now, how can I arrive at this conclusion and think that it would benefit from an agility system? Well, ultimately because I think that this game can truly, and not just this game, pretty much every game in the Dark Souls series. Bloodborne is something completely different, so it's hard to say for sure. But Dark Souls, on the other hand, has a lot of, oh man, what do you call that again? What the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, sorry, somebody interrupted me. Okay. But yeah, that was a really fun stream, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for showing up that did. Thank you for watching. As we move on to the next areas, one last thing. Well, one of two last things, I guess I'll throw out. One, I'm going to be discussing some of the lore as we get deeper in. So, if you have an interest in playing this game and finding out for yourself, then don't watch that particular video. Although I will make sure that it's denoted that it's, with a spoiler warning tag written on it, of course. And then the other method is to just, find any of your local shops nearby that, oh man. Oh, jeez, man. My leg is in bad shape right now, so I'm gonna have to freaking. I am really gonna have to call it quits on this one, but anyway, man, that was an awesome stream. I really thoroughly enjoyed that, despite the leg. But I will be once again next week. I will make a genuine effort to be on. I can't remember now if it was originally Monday or Tuesday, so it'll be either Monday or Tuesday. I'll just put it that way. I'm gonna try my damnedest to make sure that not amnesia, um, Dr. Turing. um, I'm gonna hope he had permission from his upper employer. Fucking guy that fucking owns Microsoft. Okay, that's where we get into conspiracy theories, and I'm not going there. Anyway, thank you very much for watching the channel, guys. I will be back next time with more of the Shrine of Storms. We'll see how you take down mana rays. We'll show you some bow skill, and it looks like finally the actual wait a minute. I'm talking about when you told. Nah, never mind. Anyway, thank you, everybody for watching. Really appreciate it. Hopefully, we will be back. I hope that there's a lot of games that just came out. This is the last thing I'll say. There's a lot of games that just came out. Blasphemous, Indivisible. geez, what was the one that Code Vein? There was another game that I was really stoked for, and I'm just drawing blanks right now, and I have no idea why. But it was the Souls like that looked almost like a British colonial sort of action game. Um, then you got Grid 2 coming out tomorrow. It's like today and this month are jam packed with stuff. Um, and I am very much looking forward to freaking doing something for the upcoming events because this Halloween. Now I know MLA really wanted me to do Dead Space, but for Halloween I really want to do something kind of specific. Um, and there's two that I'm specifically thinking of. I'm not going to reveal them yet, and they're not Dead Space. They're not Silent Hill. Um, they're not games that are particularly thought of a lot in this day and age with especially with the number of horror games that come out now, but and how many freaking suck. But um, in any event, um, besides all that, uh, she said something to you about, man, what was it? I don't remember. Essentially, um, I'm looking into two separate games that handle like a sort of emotional adventure that turns extremely dark, and they're both rather short games. Definitely psychological horror. So yeah. Yeah, I will definitely help you out with Wangan. It is kind of tricky to set up. That's another one that I'm planning on streaming. Although, just to let you guys know, I am kind of planning on streaming that on onto Mixer. For those of you who don't know, Predator has been streaming to Mixer lately. A lot of people that we know have been going over to Mixer. A lot of people have been saying that they really enjoy working with the site. So yeah, it's that time again. Um, but yeah, for Halloween, something a little more unusual, a little more under the skin, not gore horror. Not running around, not shooting stuff. Real horror. Let's just leave it at that at this point. But still got all month to figure that one out, so we'll figure it out later. But in the meantime, um, more more Demon Souls in a week, and until then, I'm sure. Uh, well, I think Predator will most likely be streaming something very soon tonight. Anyway, check him out at his Mixer. He will. I'm sure he'll leave it in the chat on the side right now, or at some point very soon. Check it out if you can. And in any case, be be prepared for the videos that will be coming soon. No idea for sure when and what will be coming, but see you next week at the very least for some more demon hunting on Demon Souls. So thank you very much, everybody. Really appreciate you guys being here. Have a fantastic day. My name is Cory Dean, and I say peace out and later.